This is Switzerland, and a different trail than I'm usually making videos of. The Alpine Panorama Trail does not cross the Alps, but rather have them in the background. Perfect for when the snow has not yet melted in the mountains, and you want a safer route. We still get to see our fair share of beautiful places though, while also enjoying spring and all the happy animals along the way. My name is Frederick, and these are my adventures. We jumped on the train right after work, and it's pretty comfortable to do so instead of driving when you're tired, and you'll get there anyway in the same amount of time. We arrived to Münzingen a bit before 7, and firstly we had dinner, and in any town here in Switzerland it's fairly easy to find a kebab, so we just made it quick and easy. And once done, we just made our way out of town. We got some new toys to play with too, so we're like kids in a candy shop. But I'm very happy getting the new GoPro. The horizontal leveling makes it so much easier, and this whole video is actually filmed on this handheld. These 3 days, we plan to do 4 sections of the Alpine Panorama Trail, and since it's fairly flat, it went much quicker than expected. First day of the Easter hike, and it's a 3-day hike with a beautiful background right there. The sun is going down and you have the mountains right behind me. They showed today that we left at 5 o'clock right after work, and the sun is only up until 8 and it's 7:30 now. Probably an hour or two we get to the hotel, and we're excited.
Woo! I'm looking forward to the hotel and dinner.
The first day we did about 7 kilometers of the first section to make it easier the day after, but also because we did not want to jump on the train at 6 a.m. in the morning. Today, the main attraction was probably the sunset, but it's also a shame that the mountains look so small in this video, because they are much bigger in real life. The first 7 kilometers passed very quickly. We found our hotel, and soon enough we went to bed, but before that, a quick room tour. We just got into the room, and I've seen a lot of people actually putting a room tour when they go somewhere. So, quick room tour. Here, we have a bed. And when you go with the cheapest option possible, then you get a shared blanket. You can see right here. So 2 2-meter guys are gonna get a shared blanket. You have a little view out here, but as you can see it's dark, so you don't really see anything. And then we have a bathroom that's probably double the size. No, the same size as the rest of the room. So incredibly simple. New day, new opportunity.
Good morning. There's nothing better than healthy breakfast.
So we got this stuff right here. Day 2, and we picked 2 sections, which are 18 and 16 kilometers. Yesterday, we did about 7 kilometers, including the detour. So today, we only have about 29 kilometers left. Given we do these sections backwards, we have about 1700 meters of ascent. And this is for both of these 2 sections. It should take us about 8 hours today, but let's see how long it takes. We just did the climb down from the village down there. You have some mountains in the background, and as always in Switzerland, you have places like this, where they say you're not allowed to go because you have a shooting range behind here. Fortunately enough here, as you can see, they put timers, so we know it's safe or not. They don't have covers so that you know whether or not you can go, which in some countries, example in Sweden where I'm from, they have gates around, so you know. But the shooting range is up here, and it comes or goes from down there. The sections of these cross-Swiss routes are made to always start and end where there are means of transportation to get back to wherever you need. You'd also find a hotel in the area for those who does the sections in the way we do here. We've done research of these sections just to know which areas are the easiest or best to get in and out by public transport. And whatever distance we have in between these two is what we have to do. And that's why you sometimes see us do up to 40 kilometers in one day. We just took a little break here in the forest, and the cool thing about Switzerland is everywhere you go, or in many places where you go, not everywhere, in many places, you would have barbecue places. You also have this cool thing right here where you can have a fire. My friend is right there. You have a fire, you can have a bonfire with friends, have beer, have a barbecue. And back here, behind there, you will have firewood, which you can buy. Sorry, the sun is right here. Which you can buy, you just pay them, and the farmers around here from the village, they take it up here, and then they will get the cash and put in more firewood for the people that wants to use it. The cool thing about this place is that they have a toy. They have a porta potty for those that are too afraid to use the vast forest behind us. And we have a beautiful view behind us. Right here, behind this little area right there, you would have Jungfrau in that area with people, Interlaken and so on. The place where I think most people actually have been, which have been to Switzerland. That's usually the most touristy place where most people go. This Alpine Panorama Trail is a bit different from the Alpine Passes Trail, which I've made most of my videos of. It's further down and it doesn't really cross the Alps, but rather watch them from a distance. Instead of crossing mountain passes, you'll walk in the backcountry crossing beautiful little towns and farms, and you get to see people go about their daily lives. You still have hills to climb though, because this is Switzerland after all, and there's no such thing as a flat hike. We continue our adventure. And we're super fortunate today because the weather is great, giving us a beautiful spring day. And the energy from all the young animals you meet in all the farms just makes you so happy. Time for a quick chocolate break, because it's Easter after all. So we get to this place and they have a Freddy-sized table. So it's made for non-short people. It's massive.
Now it's just making sure that you see the whole view.
That's true.
Right? Because otherwise you see the fence.
Yeah.
And such short people as me, now they can see everything.
It's true. It must suck being short. I'm not sure if they... You want over Easter? That would actually be really cool. It's just on the other side of the world. So.
I know.
It's good that they have a bunny to carry Easter eggs.
Yeah. Because he's too lazy to carry anything himself.
I'm going for meat and cheese.
Right after, it was time for lunch. We carried our lunch for 2 days, but only simple stuff. Best way to go: tomatoes, cheese, some type of meat, bread, and poisonous mushrooms. Shrooms. Let's have some food.
Tomatoes.
Some say tomatoes, some say tomatoes. It's hard to rate this hike though. I really enjoyed it, but my friend wants more extreme Alp views and thought it was rather lame. I would give it an overall rating of 7. I guess we are spoiled because, this is Switzerland. And as a tourist, this is not the destination which you should go to. But nevertheless, if this was any other country, it would be a top attraction. For seaworthiness, I would rate it as a 6. It's very pretty to be honest, but I feel like you would get similar experiences in other countries, minus the Alps in the background of course. And for physical effort, I would rate it as a 6. There's no real steep climb, and it's mostly well-maintained walking paths, so it's rather easy, but given that we go backwards, there's still an ascent of 1700 meters. Further down the road, we found even more animals. And if you like me love animals, this is actually a good route. So all the sheep, they're just standing in one huge group, because before the tree gave them shade, but now they just look funny because they're standing in the sun. And I feel a bit bad for them though, because there are no leaves to wheel them. And then up here, let's see if it's still up here. No, it disappeared. So there were some sheep just like looking dead, laying here on the grass. So, but super pretty. It's not the Swiss mountains. The Swiss mountains you'll see all the way over here. I don't know, it's so hazy so you might not see it. We decided to do this. Oh look, there's a little one, a super small one. The reason why we did this time is there's no snow here. We did last year, no, 2 years ago, because last year was Corona first, like the first part of the pandemic, so no one wanted to go outside. But 2 years ago, we did hiking in the spring, and we did this huge mistake where we started hiking too early, too far up, and it was just snow everywhere. which is horrible. We have this like mix between parts it's snowy, other parts it's not snowy, and you don't really know how to pass it. You don't have snowshoes with you, and yeah, it's just a hassle. It took maybe 3 times as long just because, yeah, we weren't prepared for it. So today we decided that if we don't go higher than 1,600, and I think we're on a 800 or so right now, but if we don't go higher than that, we're not going to have snow, and we get to see all the mountains in the background while still enjoying a beautiful countryside. Some parts of this hike takes you through paths like this, where you don't see too much scenery, but they're not very long, and it gives a different feel and a nice atmosphere. It's 3 o'clock and we've done the hike. Our place is right there. 3 o'clock in there, but we did 29 kilometers and 1.4 kilometers of ascent. We're just a bit quicker than everyone else because we got this strong man right here with sticks.
I'm carrying all the heavy stuff.
So we ate his food first because, you know, he was complaining about the weight. This is also the reason why we don't hike up in the mountains right now, because you can see here we're on 1,300 meters ish, and you have snow here. So when we're gonna walk, we'll find snow. Therefore, it's just better to be down here in the valley. So let's do the last, what do we have? Let's say 200-300 meters, a little bit of ascent. Then we're there. I'll show you the inside of the hotel. We made our way down quickly to check into the hotel. So what do we have? 115. That's it. It's right here. Let's see what we have. Corona masks. I don't even know. It wasn't even close, was it? Okay, let's turn around. Oh, look at that. We get our own beds. Last night we shared beds. Little view.
2 blankets.
Yeah, 2 blankets as well. Little view. Let's see what we see outside the window. Parking lot. Not too bad. It's me right there. A little old phone. You never know when you need to call someone. And what you always get, a piece of chocolate Toblerone. Honestly, I think this is kind of nice. Yesterday we had a much bigger bathroom, but you don't really need a bathroom. And
That slices me as the roof.
yeah, exactly. And the art is nicer as well. No, I would say like this is totally passable. And also this is cheaper than yesterday, so for me this is perfect. Now it was time to catch up on the Easter eggs, and that was everything for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe so you don't miss the video of tomorrow. It's a totally different experience than what we had today. Thank you, and goodbye.